Hello, this is Henry Forrest. I'm going to teach you a little something about the national debt of the United States of America. Our current debt, 18 trillion. With a budget deficit of almost half a trillion. Gross domestic, 17 trillion. Trillion difference. Only a third of Americans are working and paying taxes. Over a third are receiving some type of government benefit. Interest has made it to our top 6 biggest budgets on our debt. And we owe more than we have. In definition, we're bankrupt. How did this happen? Let's go back to 1980. In 1980, we had less than $1 trillion in debt and over $2.5 trillion in gross domestic. More than a third were paying income tax. Less than a third were receiving benefits. Pretty stable, not good. We're still a bad deficit and bad debt, but I'd take it any day over what we got. This is what it was in 2090, after Reagan. The people Republicans love. This is what Reagan left us at. 3 trillion debt, 5.5 gross, 234 billion deficit. A third were paying income tax. Less than a third were receiving benefits from the government. I would take it any day over what we have now. I really would. The interest on our debt just barely reaches the scale of the top 6. But at least it's not even close to our defense spending. Let's see what Clinton let us out. Clinton, the best president we ever had, left us at a $260 billion surplus. We were paying off our debt under Clinton. And our gross domestic product was pretty good too. It's currently at the rate that China's at. Now, in 2014. I would take this any day. At least, we were in good economic shape. We could pay off our debt in 2000. So what went wrong? Well, let's see what happened after 4 years of Bush. Just 4 years, our surplus became a 420 in the red deficit. I would still take this over what we got today, but this is not good. This is when everything went downhill. Let's see what happened when Obama came in. This is when things get interesting. Obama, after getting elected in 2008, 4 years after, we have $1 trillion more debt than our gross. After 4 years, Obama wrecked us. We had $1 trillion more in debt than in which our gross is. And we still re-elected him. In 2014 at current rates. $1 trillion more. A third not paying taxes. A third paying in. Even though a little bit more receiving than giving. At current rates, this is going to scare you. In 4 years, 2018, we have almost $6 trillion more in debt than what we make. 22 trillion in debt. 17 gross domestic product. 126 million income taxpayers. 168 receiving benefits, not paying in. There's 650% more money in the system in year 2000. People are making less, so that means inflation's going up, and people are not making enough to deal with it. This is the future, people. Do something now, we're fucked.